Hey guys, welcome in. So today I'm going to be giving you guys a workout that's geared towards athleticism. Before you do this workout, I recommend that you do some sort of dynamic warm-up. I have a video for the dynamic warm-up we did during the season, as well as some other warm-ups along with that. So go ahead and check that video out if you haven't already, and then do that before you watch and before you do this workout. Along with the dynamic warm-up, I'm going to be giving you guys some workout-specific warm-ups before each of these workouts. There's going to be 3 workouts that are all basketball related, but also expand beyond just the sport of basketball. Could help you out if you're a football player, cross-country runner, baseball player, whatever it is. So please make sure that you're paying attention to the notes on form for any workout videos I do, and specifically this one. But also make sure that you're doing the warm-ups before, just so you're staying safe while you're doing these. And without further ado, let's get after it. Alright, so getting to our first workout, this is going to be the bound to sprint workout, and you'll see what I mean. I'm going to demonstrate in just a little bit, but first I'm going to give you guys the warm-up, and this can actually be a workout in its own, but also just gets the muscles ready to go before you start all-out sprinting. We're going to start in a split squat form, so one leg out in front, the other one trailing behind as if you're doing a hip flexor stretch, and your opposite hand from the leg that's out is going to be forward, the other one back. Right, so kind of mimicking a sprinting form. And so then once you're all ready to go, once you're all set, you're just going to drive off this leg, fire your arm back, and you're going to explode to a hop right there. So then going back, you're going to switch to the leg that's out in front, switching the arms, and do the same thing. And do that probably 5 times each leg. So now get into the workout. So once you're done with that little warm-up, then you can go ahead to the bound to sprint. And all that's going to be is just 2 to 3 bounds each leg into a sprint, into a 20 to 30 yard sprint. And it'll vary just depending on how physically fit you feel. If you're tired, if you're risking injury, keep it to 2, keep it to 20 yards. If you're looking to push yourself, continue to up the amount of bounds you do, continue to up the amount of yardage that you do on the sprint. So similar thing to the warm-up, but what we're going to be doing is instead of landing that hop at the end of that hop, we're just going to continue bounding on one leg. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate going that way, and I'll go ahead and sprint out of that, and I'll bound back and sprint back towards here. Alright, so this next one is the fun one, or at least I think it is. This is mainly going to work on your vertical, your jumping ability, but it has a basketball practicality to it, where you can also work on your rebounding, your getting reads. So the warm-up I want you guys to do for this one is jumping off both legs, jumping off your right leg, and jumping off your left leg. I'm going to go demonstrate really quick, but what I want you to do when you do these jumps is there should be a brief period in time where you are pretty much suspended in air. You're not rising or you're not falling. And it's a split second, but I want you to recognize where that point is when you're doing these jumps, because that'll become very, very important for this workout that I'm about to show you. Alright, so now get into the workout. So what you're going to do is you're going to start really anywhere. You can start at 3 and shoot in the direction of the hoop. You're just going to form shoot as high as you can get it. So using a lot of leg, make sure you're still using proper form on your shot. And you're going to get a read once it hits the ground. So the reason I had you pause at the top of your warm-up jumps is because that's where your max vert is, right? That's where the highest point that you can reach is. And so for rebounding, it's very important that you recognize where that is so you can time up your jump and get the ball at the highest point that you're able to get to it. What you're really striving for is trying to get that ball at the highest point. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate exactly what that'll look like. one thing I want to challenge you on is when you're doing this rebounding drill, you're grabbing the ball and ideally landing on two, but especially I don't want to see you grab the ball and then go ahead and travel right after, right? We're trying to build good habits relating to basketball. So a fun little wrinkle we can throw into this is getting that rebound, landing on two, and then going straight into the shot. That way we can kind of double up on the shooting aspect of this, of not just doing form shooting, but actually trying to shoot, land on balance, and then shoot straight out of that after grabbing the rebound. I'm gonna be honest, the rims are boarded up. So when you see me bricking, it's because there's a plank of wood over the rim. It's not because I have a broke shot. You all know that I do not have a broke shot. So let's just get that straight first. So I'm gonna go ahead, be shooting from three, ideally somewhere further away from the hoop, and then I'm just gonna grab it at its apex, land, and go straight into the shot.